What's up guys, Brandon here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Don't Go There, 5 creepy unsolved 4chan posts that need some explaining by charmx. Now, go subscribe to charmx and Top 5s in this video, because they make really good content, and yeah, so let's get into it.
What is up, you guys? I'm charmx. Today I'm reacting to 5 creepy unsolved 4chan posts that need some explaining by Top 5s. Now, Top 5s makes really good videos. I haven't reacted to a Top 5s video in, I don't know, it feels like, but hopefully it's be quite interesting. The original link's in the description. Make sure you guys Top 5s if you haven't already. Without any further ado, let's begin. I'm starting to sweat. Myself starting to sweat. I'm trying to like kind of.
Do you see the face of pause? Okay.
Why am I starting to sweat?
The ossuary. An anonymous began to upload captioned photos on 4chan. He began by saying that his maternal grandfather died at the age of 89. His grandfather had served in the Navy during World War II.
Okay.
Mentally affected from what he experienced during that time.
No
The
kidding.
poster's grandmother died suddenly in 1965, and after this, his grandfather became paranoid, believing that nuclear war with the Russians was imminent, so he began to build a fallout shelter on his land.
How is that, like, you don't need explanation for that.
This
The
video
time
is
that
really
the
sleepy.
person died, that was around the Cold War, wasn't it? Around there? And that was, like, the biggest threat, so, I mean, that's, no kidding, you'd be paranoid. And I think a lot of people had bunkers and stuff they'd dug and built, so, I mean...
The poster has never been in the shelter before, but decided to go and search inside for any items that could be sold in his grandfather's estate sale. His first photo was of the entrance to the shelter. Further uploads show the poster going deeper into the shelter. There does not appear to be anything of great interest. Then he came to a large door that had been reinforced with barbed wire, and behind the door was a chamber that contained religious images and faces carved out of the limestone rock. There was even one carving that was
Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. I won't lie. That's freaking creepy.
an obvious representation of a skull. In the center of the chamber, the poster found what he believed to be
A bone?
a large human bone jutting out of the floor.
How the frig's that there?
He thought it looked as though it had been dumped there and then hastily covered with concrete. The user uploaded the coordinates of the shelter, but mysteriously both that image and then the thread were deleted. So who carved the faces?
I don't like that.
Was it the poster's grandfather? Or was the chamber there for many years and his grandfather found it? And who do those bones belong to? Is this post even genuine or just a great hoax?
Could be a mix of both, you know? It sounds as if the grandfather just built that room for religious reasons, I guess. That's what it sounds like.
What do you think?
So, yeah, I mean... It's 100% believable that some people would do that, because people did do that. They're digging shelters and stuff because they're afraid of a nuclear attack. So it's 100% believable. And I assume that the room was just a religious room that the grandfather built. The only weird thing is the bone, which I don't know. That's a weird one. But besides from that, everything else you can explain.
Shauna Maynard. In August 2015, someone posted on the B random board of 4chan. He revealed that he had killed several women. He told other users that if they could guess the names of the women, he would post their photographs. He posted, "I've killed several women for pleasure. If you can guess the name of any of these women, I will upload their photo. No more than 10 names per post. Any more than that will be ignored."
I think there's a body picture there. I'm gonna have to censor that.
That's creepy. No, do not. This is why I don't go on 4chan. It's way too creepy. Like, the people who upload there are weird and creepy. I don't like it.
Great. Just great.
Of course, users thought the whole thing was a hoax. After all, the date on the photo was wrong, but several of them began guessing names anyway. Altogether, 4 photographs were posted. One woman was identified from the photo.
Oh, you can't show that. You can't show that Top 5s. What are you thinking?
As Shauna Maynard, Her body was found on Blue Diamond Road in Las Vegas in April 1998. Her killer had never been caught. A month later, the same person returned to another photo. The image contained a piece of paper with the writing, "I'm back," and the date. The photo was of a man whose eyes were hidden by a piece of paper, and the caption read, "Dying, dying." He also posted new images of female...
They didn't catch this person? I think they really need to. This person should be locked up.
Yes, they need to be locked up. I mean, why say that you committed a crime on a website, besides just turning yourself in? Like, people are obviously gonna file a police report or report it, and that could get you in even more trouble for posting it to a public website with public people. And people will go on that website every day. So if this guy was caught without putting it online would give him a bigger charge if he was caught. So yeah.
Be back in a month to finish our game. He has never posted on 4chan since. 4chan users contacted the FBI, who were unable to investigate further, as 4chan does not release addresses even to the police.
That's good.
So elaborate hoax or an actual serial killer, who at this time could be still out there. What do you think?
I think someone needs to be locked up. But yeah, I hope they find that person.
Alex from Tennessee. Another mystery that began on the notorious B-Random forum of 4chan. On the 24th of April 2013, a post appeared which provided coordinates and a map showing a specific site where the poster said a prize could be found. The location was an abandoned warehouse in Elizabethton in Tennessee. Members of 4chan were skeptical, believing that the whole thing was probably a scam.
Even if it isn't a scam, why would you go to this
Exactly.
place? It sounds more like a trap if you ask me.
So the poster uploaded an unsettling photo of what looked like a mummified hand in order to grab their attention further, and asked why nobody was coming to see it.
Because why would you go to some random person's farm or in the middle of frickin' nowhere? You talk about bad decisions, that sounds like one of them.
By now,
Yeah.
it
Like, are you crazy thinking someone would go there, or what? Like,
became obvious that the prize was the chance to see a body. Annoyed that still no body was taking him seriously,
If you're on 4chan, the odds are you probably have seen one before. Oh, that sounds like a great prize.
the creepy guy posted
The
another
corpse.
photograph showing the spine and pelvis of the remains. He then said that this was not the prize because his friend moves, and uploaded a photo showing the prize wrapped in a black plastic bag. The last image from the poster contained the caption, "Someone come," with another photo of the plastic bag.
Yeah, because the person's gonna wanna, you know, attack the person who comes to see.
But this time, a hand was seen holding what looked like a post-it note. It was 5 days later when a new poster appeared and declared that he was going to go and find the prize. He said his name was Alex, and he was going to upload photos and post the progress of his treasure hunt live.
Well, Alex, bad decision there, my friend.
that's a brave soul right there. Whoops.
That seems like a very stupid decision.
Live on the forum. He must have made contact with the mysterious first poster, because Alex said that he had arranged to meet at the location, but that Alex was going to arrive early to scout out the place first. His first photograph showed him going down some stairs into an underground room of some sort.
Oh boy! Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong here. If someone's posting pictures that make it look like that someone, and they also give a location, you know, you might want to forward that to the police or something like that. You know, get them to go check it out to make sure everything's good. Because it sounds as if Alex is the next victim.
Alex uploaded a photo of some jars and other paraphernalia that was on the floor, noting that it looked as though he had indeed got there first, before the creepy original poster. He went through a door at the bottom of the continued to post photographs of his surroundings. He noted had no constructed floor, walls or ceiling, and was made from dirt. He also noted that the room smelled bad, and that he thought that he had heard the creepy guy arriving. He went back upstairs for a look, but there was no one there.
Wait, so no one is there? Take this opportunity and leave while you can.
Alex went back down to continue his search and was confused when he came across a lot of fairly new wiring. Why would there be new wiring in such a dirty old place? Obviously spooked now, Alex thought he had heard rustling and was brave enough to stay put. Eventually he came across a black plastic bag and admitted that he was afraid, but he opened it anyway. Inside he found what appeared to be a small animal and a plastic plate.
That was the prize?
Congratulations, you won. Congratulations, you won. Congratulations.
Which had a strange poem written on it.
No, that was amazing.
There was also a hard drive and the folded plate, which
Or was that the prize?
it. The poem read, "Played to date, a very important mate. Here, I lied."
Yeah, no kidding, you shouldn't have come there, Alex, you idiot. If someone's saying that, oh, someone, come and see, the odds are you're next, because they don't want you going and telling other people once you know who they are, right? If you go there, you're like, survival of the fittest. You know?
Alex carried on emptying the bag and was very afraid when it began to move. He found a poor possum that had been tied up and placed inside several bags. When Alex tore the bags open, the possum ran away. He carried on looking around and came across some bills and a box that contained what looked like animal remains. Finally he found something very large wrapped in plastic and duct tape. He also heard a car pulling up outside. Panicked, Alex knew that he couldn't leave the way he had arrived.
Yeah, I mean, did you bring something to protect yourself with? You know, did you bring, a sidearm or something? I mean, if anything, I think now's the time that you need one to keep yourself safe. I mean, if that's the guy who committed the crime originally, you're in for a wild ride.
So he decided to get out through what he thought was a crawl space that he could see.
Oh no.
But it turned out to be neither, so Alex had to turn around and leave by the only exit, the main door that he had entered when he arrived. That was Alex's last post. He has not been heard from since.
Did anyone at least, like, the guy at least gave the location, right? So if you really wanted to find out, or if you were really worried, you could go and tell the police, hey, this and this happened at this location, can you go and check to make sure everything's fine? You could at least do that, but I don't know, this is a weird one.
So, true story, or just another elaborate hoax? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Either way, that last one, Alex is an idiot. I don't understand. Like, I'm dumb. I'm a really dumb person. But if someone were to post, hey, oh, I someone, come to this location and see, I'm not gonna go. Like, that's just stupid. But if I were to go, I would bring something with me to protect myself, because obviously the person who is out of their freaking mind, and you need to protect yourself. And I would have at least told someone where I was going, so that if I didn't return, you'd go and tell the police, too. Like, you gotta be prepared for the worst scenario. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. This is a weird one, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you do, hit subscribe to your other family. Make sure you guys go subscribe to.
Okay guys, so that's going to be it for the video. Remember, go check out charmx and top 5s, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Video? I can't speak. Bye!